Back in 2010, Royal College proudly claimed victory in the Bradby Shield encounter, which is one of the most historic encounters in college. And the man leading that charge, the captain of the 2010 team, is none other than Mr. Duminda Attygalle. Dear sir, it is an absolute pleasure to have you here with us today.
Thank you. Thank you, Sinut. First of all, I would like to thank the Royal College Media Unit for taking such initiative and having me here.
Thank you, sir. So, sir, we'll start off by this question. When you were appointed as the captain in 2010, what was going through your head? Like, when the announcement was made, how did you feel?
To start off, I think during my junior rugby career in 2013, I was appointed vice captain, and then my captain was injured, and then I got to captain most of the matches. So then under 15, I was able to captain as well. So after that, I was played in first 15, and in 2009, I was able to captain the sevens team, which won the Western Province Championship. So I think going into 2010 team, I had a few leadership roles. So I think that was the stepping stone where I could, in helping the mindset of taking all the pressure as a captain.
So, if you had to describe the 2010 team in 3 words, what would they be?
The team, I mean, we were a very young team. So some can say warriors, brotherhood, and friendship.
Warriors, brotherhood, and friendship. 3 strong words. Describe a strong team, I suppose.
I always made sure not to make it a hostile environment in practice off the field and in on the field. So it was more like a family time. So that way everyone had a good time.
So, Mr. Duminda, rugby being a very tough sport in terms of physical strength and even critical thinking. So, rugby is really one of the toughest sports out there. In any match, a win or loss is common to any team despite the instances of a draw. So, in instances of a tough loss, how did you motivate your team afterwards?
In 2010, we had a fairly young team. We had only 4 colorsmen. So the previous year is one of the legendary teams, one of the legendary that Royal has ever produced, the 2019. So coming after that year, coming to a year, we were overshadowed by their performance and their achievements. So as a young team, we always had to prove to people that we can play, we can win. So everyone by themselves were always motivated to win. So in our year, we lost 3 matches. All the matches were decided by the last whistle. So even though it was a loss, we did our best. So the next day, we had a pool session and a team talk, and then what we did was just concentrate on the next game. So we played cricket on Monday after every week, and then we had our team runs, and we always got it together, and it went along.
Right. So, I'm pretty sure being the rugby captain, you could have had some difficulties with keeping up with your periods in school, your academics. So, did the rugby captain title ever help you escape trouble in school?
I mean, I think the rugby captain title will not help you escape trouble.
Right.
It will get you in trouble. But to be frank, I was always a good student in school.
Right.
So I've never been called to the principal's office, and I've never troubled the teacher. So I think
So that means you balanced everything.
balance everything.
Right. So, when you look at our school and then being the rugby captain, being the captain of a leading sport in college, I'm pretty sure that must have made you really popular among the boys and let's say as well as the girls.
I wouldn't say I was unpopular, but being a royalist always gives you an edge of being popular. And being in the rugby team, it adds to it. And being the captain, to add more to it. So I was fortunate enough to be all of it, and I'm grateful to my school for giving me these opportunities.
Right. So, the Bradby Shield 2010, it was a really historic moment. It was a historic win for college. And what did you say to your team in the huddle before kickoff or right after the Bradby Shield win?
Um, so that I'm into it. So like in the huddles, I got everyone to speak. I think give a pep talk. So at one point, I gave a good emotional talk, and then when I said, when the team is down, when you're down, touch your crest, and I held the wrong side. We inside the huddle. Then my teammate Mushin Khalil was nodding at me saying, "Wrong." And then everyone had a good laugh. We went out and we had the best time and we had a good game. And then later on in another match, I think I got everyone to speak, and then everyone was having their moment. Then it came to Mushin. What he said was, the referee is waiting, you should go out and play. And then everyone, they all laughed. We went out, we had the best time. I think that was a very fun year.
Like mentioned earlier, great memories,
Great.
cherished for years on. So, Mr. Duminda, when you look at the current first 15 of Royal College coming onto the Bradby Shield in the end of August, if you had a match between your team from 2010 back then with the current first 15 of the Royal College rugby team, who do you think would take the win?
If we get our after we are now 15 years after leaving school, I mean, we have no chance of keeping up with the current team. But during our peak days, we would have been able to give a good fight.
Right, interesting. Mr. Duminda, what's one thing rugby has taught you that school textbooks never could?
Not to ever give up. I think until the whistle is blown, you shouldn't stop playing. So it's always, even a loss, you need to take it as a win. You have to show character, like at least to minimize the margin. So it's always not to ever give up.
Not to ever give up. That's a powerful message, actually. Mr. Duminda, now that you played the sport beyond school level, and I'm pretty sure you gained a lot of experience since. So, what are some things you wish you knew back then, but you learned it through experience after playing in school level?
I think I feel like we should have enjoyed more of our school time and more of the time that we spent with the team.
Right.
I mean, there are things that you can do when you leave school. So the best advice is the things that you can do after school, leave it for after school. Everything you do, make it the best time with everyone you have, with school and the team.
Right. Now that we are heading on to the Bradby season with the first leg coming up on August 23rd and the second leg coming up on September 6th, what are some advices you would give to the first Royal 15 of the rugby team heading on to the Bradby season?
The Bradby. Bradby is one special game. Even for all its Sprintians or even all the other schools, they always talk about the Bradby. I mean, down 5, 10, 15, 20 years. You say you have played rugby for all, what do people ask that you won the Bradby? So, you need to win this game, whatever it takes. I mean, you should talk to your teammates. You should encourage them. You should make sure make them feel safe that you are next to him. Because during my 2009 Bradby, I was a 3-year colours, but still I had shaky legs. So I told my captain Naren, I'm not sure if I can make the tackle. So the advice he gave me was, you go, if you miss him, I'll take it. So that gave me the confidence and I never missed any tackle. So you should talk to your friends, your teammates, and say how proud you are, how happy you are, and you wouldn't be here with anyone else. And make the best memories that you will not ever forget and that you'll remember for the rest of your life.
Thank you, Mr. Duminda, for sharing your experiences and your journey as the 2010 Rugger captain with us.
Thank you for having me here. And then I would like to tell everyone to come watch the games August 23rd in Attygalle, September 6th at the Royal Sports Complex, and be a part of the Bradby Madness.
Make sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned for more great content coming your way. Catch the live action of the 79th Bradby Shield encounter, with the first leg being held on August 23rd at the Attygalle Rugger grounds and the second leg on September 6th at the Royal College Sports Complex. With that being said, until next time, we are Merc Live. Have a great day.